They kind of get you. Or is there enough space? There we go. Just so you know, we're live, George.
Huh?
We're live.
Good. Is it working?
I mean, I'm just streaming from my phone now, so
Oh,
it's just always when I'm on my laptop.
still a problem.
Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up, Jonathan? Where are you tuning in from? We're on a boat. Portugal. Awesome. Hello, Portugal. What's up, Samet? Where are you tuning in from? How's everybody doing? We're on a boat. We're in Fiji. What's up, Dave? We were having some technical difficulties. I was trying to stream from my laptop, but it never goes well for me streaming from my laptop. How's everybody doing? Turkey. Turkey's in the house. Portugal's in the house. Elkan, where are you tuning in from? How's everybody doing today? Awesome. Dave could hear us. Brazil, we got Portugal, we got Turkey, lots of Portuguese speaking people up in here. Rome, Georgia. Rome, Georgia, why does that sound familiar?
Rome, Georgia. That's because it's Rome in the United States, Georgia the state.
Yeah, but is it close to Helen? Is that where we went?
We went to Helen, yeah. I don't know how near it is to Rome.
Galatasaray. I'm not sure what that means. Is that a place in Turkey? Not far. We went. We stayed in a cabin in Helen about 5 years ago. Right before we moved on to the boat, actually. Very tranquil. I'm just trying to post this live to the Facebook group so friends and family know we're live. Being lazy today. Yeah, Germantown. It's really cool. Galatasaray is a shithole. William, where are you tuning in from? Restaurant on the... Yeah, we ate at that restaurant. Oh, it's a football club. Ah. Eden, you caught me. You're highly intellectual. You caught us. Good boy. I did not find my lure. I gotta dig out new ones. Good log dog, how you doing? We arrived in Fiji, how many days ago was it now? I don't even know. 4 days ago? 5 days ago? We got a friggin' air conditioner. We lasted all of a day in the Marina and ended up buying a friggin' air conditioner. But yeah, the lures I'm going to have to dig out there. Actually, they shouldn't be too hard to find right now. I just got to... I mean, I'm not going to be able to go fishing until we can leave the dock. We need to get our cruising permit. Yeah, we jumped ahead one day. We crossed the international date line about 2 days, 3 days before arriving in Fiji. We crossed the international date line, so it was...
So I want to know, because I had this discussion with my non-mathematician friends. I'm also not mathematically gifted. I can barely do elementary math. But I want to know how you would do math for Eastern time. So take New York time or whatever. So what time is it in New York?
All right, so if nobody could hear her, she's trying to figure out what the easiest way to calculate.
I don't know how you do the math.
She wants to know how other people would calculate what time it is in other time zones. So for us, we are 16 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. So she would like to know what people would do in their heads to calculate what time it is. If it's 12 o'clock noon right now, what time is it Eastern Standard Time? How would you do that math in your head? That's what she's asking. If anybody could help her out. Thank you, Eden.
I can do the math, but I learned that my friends, some of my friends did the math differently and came to the same conclusion. So I just wanted to know how you do it.
Yeah, Samet, there's no way I'm really understanding that, buddy. I understand speed and after, and everything else is just mumbo jumbo to me. I gotta order some parts. Yeah, Log Dog, but if, let's say you didn't know what time it was in New York or Central Time. Let's say that it was, let's say you were 16 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time and it was noon where you're at. How are you calculating that? So it would be minus 16 hours, but for me there's easier ways to calculate it. Aaron, we're doing great. Being lazy. Yeah, we know what time zones we've passed, Eden. Why would I build a solar clock? What would that do for me?
Is anyone doing math?
No, they don't know.
They don't want to do math. You're just like my friends, lazy and too much trouble to do math.
Okay, I won't show my feet on
Okay. trouble, too much thinking
So
power.
so for me, it's easiest to just plus 8 hours, and
Plus
then and
8?
yeah, plus 8
From what
for
time zone?
from our time zone to get Eastern.
Yeah, for me too.
But and then they're just a day behind. It's plus 8 hours for us, so it would be 8 p.m. Eastern. But they're also a day behind, so it's Saturday 8 p.m. Eastern,
Or
whereas it's noon Sunday here.
or if I'm in Eastern time, I would do -8 to get to Fijian time. So that's how I was figuring out. I was doing -8.
Yeah, if you know the Eastern Standard Time, then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the easiest I've found is you just plus 8 hours onto our time, and then you just have to remember that Eastern time is a day behind, which isn't that hard. So like I said, 12:05 right now, noon is 8:05 p.m. Eastern, but on Saturday. So we got a bunch of these fans on the boat. This one still works, but a couple of them have stopped working. And I found some instruction online how to repair them, but you have to completely replace the motor. You have to add a new switch to them. You have to add a new little circuit board to them. So I think I'm going to order all them pieces right now. So that way we could have them shipped to us. And well, actually, I think I'm just going to get them all in a wish list for now, and then I could quickly order them, because I do have to wait until we get our cruising permit, because it's supposed to have a little number on it for us to use for having stuff shipped here. But I do gotta basically just I have to consolidate everything we need shipped to us as far as boat parts go, so that way we could finish any projects we have to do before leaving Fiji, because Vanuatu is going to be even harder to buy stuff and have stuff shipped in. And then from there, it's our next biggest passage to Indonesia, which is like, I can't remember, I just did the math yesterday. It's like 2,300 miles. No, we were just trying to figure out how to calculate, because we're from the eastern side of the United States. We were trying to figure out what time it is here, calculating what time it is back home. But yeah, so if we're 16 hours ahead, then you could just plus 8 hours to get Eastern Standard Times. I don't know. I don't want to friggin' go into it anymore. It's worked for me. It's worked for me. I feel like the more I try to explain why it works, the more I make it confusing. So it is $7, 24, 44, 53, 58, $68 plus the motors to buy all the parts to repair these fans. And with that, I will get enough parts to repair 6 motors. We have 2 that are broken and 2 that are working. So we should be able to keep them going for maybe another year. Okay, Eden, but I would also like to have everything on my boat working for the 23 days I'm at sea. Yeah, I'm not going to confuse it anymore, Log Dog. Indonesia is where the best food comes from? Well, I guess I'll find that out pretty soon in the next couple months. What did we have yesterday? We had What did you eat yesterday?
I had Korean bibimbap.
Korean? Oh
Bibimbap
no,
is Korean.
Fijian bibimbap.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure the lady, the owner that was taking care of me, I'm pretty sure she seemed Korean, so.
Okay, so she was Korean. So she had Korean bibimbap, and I had a banana chocolate smoothie,
And then we bought
frozen chicken nuggets.
because we really want. We can't find the equivalent.
Oh, there's no there was no chicken at the meat store. We went to the whatever the I think it was just called the meat store, and no chicken, barely like all the beef was on bone. I hate beef on bone. There was no pork products, I don't think. She thought she saw bacon, but there was no bacon. So the meat situation is looking a little slim here, but I don't know. Hopefully, because this isn't the capital. We're probably going to go to the bigger island that has the capital on it. Should add some more lights in here. Yeah, so maybe the capital will have a better selection of meat that we could throw in the freezer and have meat while we're crossing the rest of the Pacific Ocean towards Indonesia. Awesome, thank you, Logdog. But yeah, and then I was doing a little bit more research on the trip. After here, we go to Vanuatu, which it looks like we'll only have to sail about 450 miles if we want to go the shortest jump from the closest Fijian island to the closest Vanuatuan island. So 450 miles will only be like a 3 or 4 day sail, which is sweet for us. My wife eats bones, Eden. Not that much of a culture shock. I just don't do it myself. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of fish here. A lot of soy I haven't seen. I mean, we did eat at a Chinese restaurant the other day. I'm sure that was all soy. I'm not a big fan of soy sauce or anything like that.
I'm gonna suffer.
Yeah, I think that's the point they're trying to make. In Indonesia, I'm gonna suffer. Yeah, about 4 days. We go about 110, 120 miles per day. But then from Vanuatu to Indonesia is like 2,400 miles. So we're looking at least probably 20 days, 21 days at sea. And we're going to be crossing the Great Barrier Reef, which, that's what I was trying to say, is I did some research on that whole passage from Vanuatu to Indonesia. And crossing the Great Barrier Reef looks like it could be a little not fun, let's just put it that way. And we're going to have to probably time it so that we're entering the Great Barrier Reef during the day, because it looks like there's very narrow passes to get in through the reefs. So I didn't know. I thought that from here to Indonesia we would be able to basically do like an offshore passage where we'd always be out in deep sea. But it looks like we are going to have to be passing through the Great Barrier Reef and cutting through some dicey areas, shallow areas, that we're going to have to be really paying attention to charts and stuff. Peppers, I'm can't wait for some spicy food, that's for damn sure.
The one thing you mentioned over and over and over and over again was an Indian restaurant, and that's the one thing we haven't even done.
Yeah, we passed the Indian restaurant that I was talking about. When we first arrived here, there was one Indian restaurant that I had my eyes set on. That's like $3.50 for vegetable curry, $7 for a chicken curry. But yeah, we passed it up the other day to go to that Chinese restaurant. But now that I'm looking at the chicken and stuff that's on the menu most places, and even like the chicken that she got from her bibimbap yesterday, it's not looking too appetizing. So I feel like I'm going to be eating a lot of vegetarian stuff here. You feel proud as a Dutch person seeing us sail in Indonesia? Well, thank you. I mean, we're not there yet, but hopefully it's going to be a good time. It seems like it's beautiful. Paddleboarding on an 80-acre lake, awesome. Good luck. Should be fun. Just stay on top of the board. You'll be fine. My wife is now wishing that we would have gotten a paddleboard in Tahiti when people were selling them. Could probably just... Oh, somebody was selling a wing foil kit I wish I could buy here in Fiji, but they're on the other island. They're pretty far away, and I don't think they're going to be here by the time we get over there. But I'm going to keep my eye on the WhatsApp group and see if we see any other paddle boards or wing foil kits. Something to do on the water. We are going to be getting out of the marina probably within the next week. Hopefully our cruising permit will be available tomorrow. No, it's not dirty. I just don't like chicken on bones. Boneless, skinless chicken breast is all I prefer, and that seems to be a hot commodity here. They're serving all fucking nasty parts of the chicken. Which is probably just all the normal parts that normal people like. Legs, thighs, dark meat pieces. Not my stilo. Yeah, I'm very picky especially when it comes to meats. I mean, I don't like bone in anything. I don't like fat on anything. Yeah, like Gina said, guys, like the video. If you're interested in seeing two weird motherfuckers sail around the world and be picky eaters and antisocial motherfuckers, definitely subscribe. A Trader Joe's, hell yeah, I wish. There was a store that on the reviews it said great selection of American products, and the only American products I saw was Lay's potato chips, Cadbury chocolate bars, Nescafe coffee. Anything else? I'm not paying attention.
What?
American brands that we've seen here.
Just candy and chips.
Candy and chips. That's it. Or just double tap the screen, I think should work too for like in Cool Rod and Reel above. Yeah, that's a Penn International VizX 20, I think. And the reel is Eat My Tackle. What the fuck is this? Just says Eat My Tackle custom rods. Could actually probably just bring up my Amazon orders and see more information on it here. There we go. I bought it to hopefully catch some big stuff, but then now the more I think about it, and when we went out with a local fisherman in Tahiti and caught the huge blue marlin, just seeing all the work that goes into filleting it and how much meat you get, there's no way we could friggin' be storing that kind of shit on the boat. Even if we emptied out our entire fridge, our entire freezer, I don't even think we'd have enough space for like a 100-pound blue marlin. Or 120-pound blue marlin. Let's see, my orders. Confirm. James, I feel like I mean, we walked through the entire city of Savu Savu, and it's not that big. It's maybe like 3 United States city blocks long. I think this is the biggest city on this island. I think the capital is significantly bigger. It's got like a college and everything over there. So I think we're gonna have to wait to see. Actually, I guess I could do some research on this laptop here to see uh, if there's bigger grocery stores on the other island.
We're kind of hoping there is because
Yeah, I mean we need to stock up on some good food. Good evening, Paul. How you doing? Prices. Jess, what kind of prices were we looking at?
so we spent about $150, technically $110 because you got $40 bag of kava. And it was mostly, no, that's a lie. No, what did we spend? We spent like 240 Fijian. So yeah, about 120 US. And we mostly got vegetables and a healthy amount of junk food, candy, and all that. So
Yeah, we bought a lot. We bought a bunch of candy.
And
We bought lettuce. We bought green peppers. We bought yellow peppers. We bought jalapeno peppers. Green and yellow bell peppers. Habanero peppers.
bok
Carrots.
choy,
Bok choy.
lettuce,
I said lettuce.
carrots,
Carrots. Passion fruit.
passion fruit,
Kumquats.
kumquats,
Limes. Indian spice. 2 different kinds of
tomatoes.
Indian spice.
I
Tomatoes.
think I forgot cucumber. I meant to buy.
Well, no, we bought a cucumber from that lady, a huge
Oh,
cucumber.
we did get a cucumber. Okay.
Um, what else from the stove?
And then I wanted to try like a protein drink or whatever.
We got 2 protein drinks. I
They were
got 2
expensive.
coffee drinks. I got a can of condensed milk. Yesterday I made caramel. Can't remember who in here was recommending to make my own caramel, so I
think
made my
Mandy
own caramel.
probably was.
No, that wasn't Mandy. It was God. He was a chef for a high-end
okay.
chef.
Oh.
Oh, I'm blanking. If you're in here, remind me. It wasn't Dave. I don't think it was Paul. God, who was it? I can't remember.
So what else did you?
But yeah, so I think that was pretty much everything we bought yesterday for about 100 and well, wait, it was 120
U.S.
US.
Yeah.
120 US. Ryan that was Ryan that was telling me to. So yeah, so I took Ryan's advice. Where is it? Give me it.
We already did some damage to
You
it.
did. Oh my God, Jess.
You ate half and I ate
No,
half.
I didn't. I ate like this much, and you ate half of the fucking jar.
I thought that was filled.
No, it was. Wow. And you were all bitching the whole day. So hot in here because we had to run the. Wow. It was supposed to be for my coffee drinks, and she just fucking destroyed half of the thing. Thought this was gonna last me like 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months? Really?
Yeah,
I
really.
mean, you were eating it too.
Jess. Wow.
I thought that jar was full and he had already eaten half of it. Because I saw him.
Yesterday, I had took like a half an inch off of the thing, and so there was this much left in it. So there's still this much left in it, but only half of the jar is full. What's up, OP? Yeah. So the other island that has the capital, there's a McDonald's, there's a Burger King. I mean, this city is more than just a couple streets. So groceries near Suva. Yeah, exactly, Bo. And all she supposedly hates caramel. Supposedly.
It still tastes like condensed milk. It doesn't taste anything like caramel. It tastes like condensed milk. Because that's exactly what it was.
Which is exactly what caramel is.
No, it still tastes like condensed milk.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that the market in the capital definitely looks. I mean, this is just one picture, and it already looks better than. Oh, oh, actually, it kind of looks similar. Oh yeah, there was no watermelon. Bananas are looking nice. Nice big pineapples. Yeah, this is way more stocked than the market here. So this is the next island that we'll be going to. That's a video, bread. Flowers and buy your own herbs and spices that are freshly growing. Oh, it does look like, I guess sometimes there are slim pickings though. But you could see red bell peppers. We were having difficulty finding peppers yesterday, so we bought every one that we saw. We got yellow, green. So we still got some stuff. Yeah, tons of meat. So yeah, we got something to still look forward to. And that was just one of the What's up, OP? How are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to get another thing of condensed milk and heat up the boat for another. Actually, I think I'm gonna look at seeing if I could do it in a pressure cooker. I wonder if you could just friggin' make it in the pressure cooker faster, and then I don't have to heat up the friggin' boat. But what's up, everybody? Where's everyone else tuning in from? We got a bunch of people in here. Speak up. We're on a boat in Fiji, having a lazy day. We went to grocery shopping for the most of the day yesterday. The heat really drains it out of us. Although we lived in Florida for like the last 6-7 years before going sailing, in Miami mostly, still friggin' just this Pennsylvania blood doesn't get used to the heat. So walking around town for like 4 hours yesterday just sucks the friggin' life out of us. So yeah, so we made it one day in the marina. I made it one day in the marina, and saw at the marina office somebody had posted a air conditioner for sale. I don't know where the thing is, but yeah, we bought a friggin' air conditioner as our second day here. Yeah, and cloudy. I mean, that's probably something that I would be in a t-shirt and shorts in. Faster, awesome. Yeah, then that's what I'm gonna do next time. Maybe I'll just friggin' mass produce some some caramel in the pressure cooker in the old Instapot. Still throwing it up in the air of whether or not we should ship in a air fryer. We can't buy one here because our boat has American plugs, American style plugs. So we would only be able to use a European style plug air fryer while we're on a dock, and we don't plan on being at a dock much longer. So we can't buy a locally sourced air fryer. What does the community do on Fiji? I mean, they're all out doing all different kinds of things. Jesse Pinkman. Dude, this guy just called me Jesse Pinkman.
Hey, the chef.
The chef?
That's what he was known for, remember? Before.
But what was the fucking, he had the name.
He had the chef on his license.
Oh, was it? The chef?
Yeah, before they found out Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah, the adapters. We have an adapter. We have an adapter, but I feel like my air conditioner I think is 1000 or 1200 watt, and this adapter is a little friggin' warm. I mean, it's quite warm actually. And an air fryer would be more than 1000 or 1200 watts. So I don't know if they make adapters that could handle more, but it's really, once you start heater or an air fryer or something like that, those high wattage. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, once you get up into those high wattage things, adapters can be fire hazards. What's up, my head? How you doing? Or my Jed, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, so what yacht company? I don't know what yacht company you speak of, Gina. But yeah, I would definitely, I think I'd prefer just getting an air fryer that we could plug into our American plugs, and that way it's running off of our inverter. And I mean, we have a 3000 watt inverter. Yeah, 3000 watt inverter, Victron. So Soren, I am in a boat, chilling, hiding from the heat with my air conditioner blasting. 12,000 BTU air conditioner, barely keeping this comfortable in this, and we have that air conditioner is barely keeping it comfortable in here, and we have the door to our storage unit, or our spare bedroom, closed. We have the door to our bedroom closed, so it's literally, let me try to get as good of a view as the entire space. Like, this air conditioner's only doing this little space here. But it's still barely keeping this friggin' cool. I mean, actually, what we could do is we could unplug the laptop that we used to watch stuff at night. Watched Kill Tony the last 2 nights. Got caught up. And then we could plug in our temperature magigi. So it's saying 84.5 degrees in here right now, and I'm willing to bet that it's probably 90 outside, so it's only keeping it like 5 degrees cooler in here. We're docked right now. We're on shore power using the air conditioner. Definitely, Log Dog. I'm gonna definitely friggin' make it in the air, or in the pressure cooker from now on. Look at that, 88. So we're about 4 degrees cooler in here. Below deck, I don't think I've ever heard of it. I'll look into it. Is it cool? Yeah? Oh, I think my wife might have told me about that. We have 2 animals. We got the DOG and the CAT. Do they need to be shaved? I don't know. I shaved the cat once and my aunt yelled at me. She said that the whoops, I kicked them. The this fur is it's good to keep them warm and good to keep them cool. It's like dual purpose fur.
The way she explained it
she's
was,
pretty short haired.
the way she explained it was, it's the same purpose of a reason for you wearing a long sleeve SPF shirt. Like, why would you wear long sleeve SPF? I guess, you know. But that's what the fur is like.
Right, it regulates body temperature. It's not just for warming, it's for regulating.
There you go.
It's a regulator. Mount up. Thank you. She came because I sleep on this bed and my wife sleeps up here because she doesn't want to sleep here because I sweat and she feels like this bed is nasty from me sweating so much. So she sleeps up here, I sleep down here, and she came up last night and she friggin' like went right in between my legs and she fell asleep.
You know what? She might have been cold.
Oh, she was cold.
She was wet.
Oh.
Because she had a poop explosion last
She had a poop explosion and she had to get hosed off. We've had this boat soaring since 2020 we bought it. Where are you tuning in from, Soren? Oh, that hurt. Alright, move. She's the sweetest babies. Oh, I got laundry that I'm supposed to be friggin' dealing with too outside. Soren, you haven't worked for Amazon, have you? Log Dog, you're from Illinois? Yeah, we bought this boat in 2020. I worked with a guy named Soren at Amazon. I don't remember where exactly he was from. I know he started in California at an Amazon. Then he transferred. He was based out of Texas for a little while there. Somebody wants you to show your pretty feet, Jess. Below deck sailing yacht. Yeah, I think that's like a fancy yacht, right? There you go, Canadian grower. That's the spirit. I have some Canadians on my Facebook that would love to hear that. Loch Ness monster stories on Fiji? I hope not. I mean, oh man, that'd be so cool to do some kind of like ghost thing in Fiji. Like, I think I talked about that one day on a live stream about how like all ghosts that you ever hear being reported a scene are like either modern day looking ghosts or dressed in modern day type stuff or like at least from 1900s on or like 1800s on, they might be dressed up in like old Confederate or maybe like 1700s. But you never hear of any ghosts of like old Prometheus looking motherfuckers, like old caveman ghosts or anything like that. You never hear ghosts back. So it'd be cool to have like old Polynesian type ghosts haunting you. Fucking hearing the drums in the middle of the night. Boom, 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 boom. You see this fucking Fijian warrior ghost coming after you? I have no idea who said the weird feet shit. I mean, if it gets if they're gonna come in here and watch because of feet, I mean, I'll take all those watch hours I could get. Pirate mermaid stories. Now it makes me feel like I want to watch the entire Pirates of the Caribbean.
We should.
I know. I don't think we've watched it this year yet.
Huh?
I don't think we've watched it this year yet, Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
How have we been adapting to life on a boat? I mean, we've been doing it for 5 years, and this isn't even our first boat. We also lived on a boat before this back in like 2016, 2017. So, I mean, I, I'm constantly reminded of how much I would like more space. Like today, I have this like triple monitor setup, but I can't find all the cables for it, so only two monitors are working right now. I can't find the cables for the rest. So I just wish I had some more space. But other than that, living on a boat it's not really. I don't feel like it took me much to get used to. Yes, English is spoken here in Fiji. Thank Allah, thank Buddha, thank friggin' Krishna, thank everybody. We could communicate with fucking everybody. Well, I think our neighbors are like Swedish or something. They don't really speak that good of English.
Our new neighbors.
Yeah, well. But then we had like Kiwi people over on this side. There was like Germans that spoke English over there. There's tons of English speaking people here. We could buy a big ice block. What would we buy a big ice block for? My wife and I are mods. I mean, I don't really feel the need for a mod because I don't know who I would kick out, what a mod would do in here for me. I don't want anybody being kicked out. What led me to the boat life? I don't know. I just wanted to explore. I really wanted to explore. It started with me wanting to hike the Appalachian Trail in the United States from Georgia to Maine. Then I just like got into wanting to buy an RV and travel around the U.S. And then I read a book about a girl who turned 18 and her dad said, here's some money, buy a boat or go to college. And she chose the boat. And that just set off like I just was like, wow, people actually sail around the world and go visit other countries and they just anchor and visit beaches all day long and shit. That's what I want to do. Yeah, log dog. And even if there were tros in here, I think I want to keep them to keep the chat going. I mean, I could also just kick anybody out if I see.
You have put some people in timeout.
Yeah, I put some people in timeout if they start. I mean, if they're not creative, and they just keep saying, "Oh, you're gay" or some dumb shit. I mean, that's. It actually fucking really brings me down when we get trolls in here that are not creative. Like, I think I would laugh hysterically if people could actually come up with funny shit roasting me. Like, I'm totally down with that. I was actually thinking, like, because I feel like a lot of successful YouTubers are probably, like, playing a character that people, like, somebody that they, like, look like or something. So, like, if I could freaking, somebody's, like, actually roast me, it's like, oh, you look like fucking, like, I don't know. If I actually felt like I looked like Jesse Pinkman, maybe I'd start, like, playing a character like that or something. I'm a lucky man that my wife's... I'm a lucky man that my wife supports my every move. That is awesome. Uh-huh. Yep. You're invested in saving for a sailboat? Fuck yeah, man. I mean, definitely friggin' it's an awesome lifestyle. It's just nice to be able to friggin' whenever you want to friggin' move somewhere, you just pick up the anchor and go. People are annoying the fuck out of you somewhere, you just pick up and go. Hell yeah. And it's cool because I feel like we are two completely opposite kind of guys too. So I think you get two different perspectives here. What I pay for the boat, I paid something in the $60,000 range because it needed a lot of work. When we bought it, the bedroom up front was completely ripped down to bare fiberglass, so we ended up having to go down to Guatemala and we ended up spending like $15,000 or $20,000 rebuilding that bedroom. Usually, you could find this boat if you go to yachtworld.com and look up Island Packet 38. You'll probably find them in between $70,000 and $120,000 range. Favorite spots to dock at?
Favorite spots to dock.
This is
one
by far
right
the
here,
best marina
this-
I've ever been at.
This one, the next, I guess I talked about best docking experience, but Rio Dulce, Punta Bonita, Rio Dulce, Guatemala was.
Punta Bonita, Rio Dulce, Guatemala. It's inland. You're up a river. You're not on the ocean or anything, but it's an awesome community. God, it's like this little hidden gem. All sailors know Rio Dulce because it's like where most people go for hurricane season. If you're in the Caribbean, you either go to Grenada, you go to Rio Dulce, or you go to Panama.
Yeah, I was gonna say the next best thing would have been Bocas.
Or you could go to like Roatan, Honduras, and then if a hurricane's coming, then you run over to Rio Dulce, Guatemala. Awesome, thanks, Log Dog. I appreciate it. But yeah, Fiji. This place here in Fiji, best
think
marina
it's
we've ever
number
been
one.
to.
Number one best marina.
Big Game Club was nice in
It's just
in
crazy
Bimini.
expensive.
Crazy expensive though. We were paying like I don't know. It was like $1,000 a week for a fucking slip there.
There could be something better on the Eastern Caribbean, but we've not.
Yeah, we
sailed.
haven't sailed the Eastern Caribbean yet though too much. I mean, I know my friends were telling me tons of nice spots in the Eastern Caribbean.
So from our experience, this dock
Fantasy
right here-
Island. I mean, I don't know how it would be now. I think it was more the people in Roatan that I loved.
I loved Roatan, that dock in Fantasy Island, Roatan. I just felt like it was so far away from everything, you know, like.
I didn't like the fact that you had to friggin' keep all your shit inside because the fucking local monkey would come and steal all your shit off your boat.
I had a nice close encounter with a monkey. One morning I was walking
Log Dog, where would you start from?
Lexi, and I didn't realize, but he was stalking behind us.
Oh yeah, the monkey was stalking our little dog.
And so I turned around because I thought I saw movement behind us, and the monkey got startled. And then I just immediately pick up Lexi. I'm like, no, you go away, monkey. They also had an altercation once where
He really did, Dickie. 100.
Lexi just like went crazy on this monkey, and this monkey did not back down.
Oh, he hissed at her, didn't
He
he?
hissed at her, and he was like jumping on the branch at the end of the branch, like trying to get her, and she was just like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." It was kind of scary. I thought the monkey was
And
gonna bite her.
he's the only monkey on the island.
It was so sad. The
Yeah.
only monkey. He's a capuchin monkey.
Start from Florida. I mean, I can't really. I would say probably Bahamas is probably the best place to go and like just really see what you like about the lifestyle, because then you could sail back to the U.S. and then friggin' get cheap boat parts and like go to the Bahamas, figure out what you need in a boat. Take your boat, because after we left the Bahamas, we realized we need a fucking water maker on this boat. Like, you can live without a water maker, but then you're gonna have to, like in the Bahamas, you take your 5-gallon jerry cans and you go pay 25 cents a gallon, or I think it was, or 10 cents a gallon or something like that, to fill up your jerry cans. Then you have to take them back in the dinghy to your boat to fill up your tank. Then for us, that would take like 6 or 7 trips because we only had 8 jerry cans. And 8 jerry cans in your dinghy, you're not going to be able to get up on planes. So you're going like a mile an hour back to the fucking boat. If
You're
it's
getting
it
soaked.
sucks. Yeah.
And
So we realized very quickly that a fucking water maker is a necessity on a boat. I don't care what other I people do without, but life is so much better with one, and it will pay for itself, especially if you're going to a lot of countries where you'll have to pay for your water, or if you're going to have to be paying for gasoline to schlep your water back and forth. Then a water maker is going to end up being cost effective as well as convenient. They probably cost anywhere between, like, I'd probably say $3 to $4 grand for a decent one. but I would definitely say the Bahamas. I would start from, I mean, depends on where you buy the boat. Like you're kind of a victim to where you're gonna find your dream boat. I would I bought my two boats in Florida, in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale. I think both of them were at when we bought them. So, and then from Fort Lauderdale, you could like mosey along down to the Keys, hang out there, see what you need in a boat. And then that way you could be ordering parts to the Marina in the Keys, and then hop over to the Bahamas, do a little extended cruising in the Bahamas, and then see what else you feel like you need. Um, I just wouldn't start going too far away from the United States before you have the boat set up exactly how you think you would need it for long-term cruising. Like go to the Exumas in the Bahamas where you're isolated from most stuff and it's hard to get a lot of shit, and figure out what you need from a boat. South Florida, I think you get good prices on boats. Yeah, I mean, I would probably be in South Florida, start looking at boats, figure out what you like, and then, I mean, maybe you have to start flying. Like, you could fly down to Guatemala and find a nice boat. Or I mean, there's just, it's so many, there's so many choices. There's no cookie cutter solution for finding a boat. I would probably get to South Florida, look at the ones that are for sale. There's hundreds and hundreds of probably thousands of boats for sale in South Florida, from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, that whole area, West Palm, and just get on tons of different boats and see what is in your price range and what you like, and try to figure out where your middle ground is. I mean, you could probably also start in Illinois. Like, get on the friggin' uh, to Chicago, and you could probably find boats on the lakes that you could at least just get an idea of boats that you might like to live on. So you might be able to find some tartans to look at, island packets. I mean, Beneteaus. There's probably boats on the lake that just to start getting an idea of what you would be interested in having. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you'd definitely be able to find a boat for 20 grand. And maybe you find one for cheap on the lake in Chicago that you could get. I mean, can you get through, like through locks and stuff to, to the Atlantic? I feel like all those the Great Lakes are connected to the Atlantic somehow. Yeah, she's cutting out stickers.
What?
She said, "Are those stickers for Jess?"
Who's that?
Gina said that.
Yeah, how does Gina know? Yes,
Yep.
I am.
Yep, that's my wife there, Ross.
I'm not a whatever. Yeah, I couldn't wait to print these out. They're so fun. So many fun things came out. So I printed them out, printed them on sticker paper. I don't have a Cricut or a Silhouette or a cutting machine, so I hand cut them with scissors, and then I peel the backing off, and I have something like this to stick them on, like a little album to stick the sticker on, so that when I'm ready to use them, I could just peel and stick.
No,
on
we
paper.
spend more time inside of the boat.
Especially with AC. Like, why?
Gina said she loves stickers.
Oh, that's amazing. Me too. I love stickers. I'm obsessed.
We have thousands and thousands of dollars in stickers on this boat.
Okay. It has also been an accumulation of things over a long time, many, many years.
Gina says that she misses She misses the fuzzy velvet stickers.
Oh, I've never had the privilege of experiencing a fuzzy velvet sticker. But I imagine that it's so satisfying, like the texture.
You've never had velvet stickers?
I've never had velvet stickers. I've only had puffy stickers.
Come on,
Have you
man.
had velvet stickers?
Back when I was a kid, yeah, I remember.
Really? Velvet?
Yeah. And the bubbly ones.
Yeah, the bubble and puffy ones, 3D stickers, I've had those. And the scratch and sniff stickers as a little kid.
I mean, if you want to look at it, there's some YouTubers out there building boats. Larry and Lynn Pardee are like the OG sailors from like the 60s and probably maybe even 50s. But they always built their own boats and sailed around the world on them. No motors. They never had a motor on any of their boats. They're like the OG sailors. And every sailor knows who they are. Every real sailor.
So that's my lazy day,
I'm
just cutting
feeling it.
stickers.
Yeah, she's cutting stickers.
What do you guys do on your lazy days? Are you doing any laundry?
Yeah, there's laundry in the thing ready to be hung. I'm just dreading going out to the heat. I bet you Amazon has the velvet stickers. Yeah, I don't know if there's any surf spots around where we're at right now. There's not really any beaches around where we're at. Bo said, drink wine, stay in bed and watch YouTube. Doom scroll, Gina said.
Scroll. That's
Log
like
Dog said on his
every day.
lazy days he watches us guys sailing and takes notes.
Oh, that's a very productive lazy day.
That's what I used to do. So I need at least 6 motors to replace these fans. Hell yeah. Our lazy days are quite lazy.
Yeah, the funny thing is that, like, Matt is not a fan of watching shows or movies during the day, no matter how lazy of a day it is. So we don't really watch too much. We only really watch in the evening, and he still kind of hates that still. Like, he doesn't really like watching movies or TV or anything like that. So then there was, for a long time, we were just doing like every other day. So I don't know. I don't know why I don't take advantage and watch my own shows, but I just don't. So what I end up doing a lot is, we watch a lot of YouTube, tons and tons of YouTube. But then when I watch everything that I can watch, and I'm bored, then I will pick up an audiobook or like an actual physical book. So I do want to try to read at least, it's so bare minimum, but at least 12 books this year. And I think I've read, I have to check, 5, 6, or 7 books so far. And there are certainly months that I've skipped in between. I'll read like 3 books in 1 month and then nothing for 2 months, and that's just how it is. But I didn't actually finish reading anything in the 15 days of sailing from Bora Bora to here, to Fiji. but I've been wanting to. Because it's also my audiobooks expire because I borrow them from the e-library. I highly suggest you do that. Check into your local library, get an e-card, an e-library
Yeah,
card.
she gets a lot of books she gets to read for free by doing like virtual library shit.
So I highly recommend that if you haven't already, download the
But
Overdrive.
you're gonna need probably, it has to be whatever local.
Yeah, so you sign up, you need like your driver's license when you sign up. It's kind of like proof that you
Live in the area of the
Live in-
library that you're signing up for.
right, and then you have free range to so many books, like all the new stuff. You can request new books if they don't have it. Usually my library is pretty good if they don't have it, and I request that they have it.
Thanks, Log God.
It really takes just a couple weeks. The bad part is that you have to wait. There's a long wait list
Judge Judy.
for stuff, especially if it's like a super popular book. You're probably gonna wait like approximately 10 weeks for. But in those 10 weeks, you can read other stuff. You know, you can entertain yourself other ways.
Hello, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Not my Aunt Linda.
Oh, not Aunt Linda. Okay. Well, hello, other Linda.
What's up, Isaac? What's our favorite fish to catch and eat, Jess?
I prefer mahi. I just like a simple
Mahi mahi.
white fish, preferably. A
What's
snapper.
up, Barbaros?
Snapper is good. What was it that you caught? Was that a grouper or a snapper?
A snapper.
It was a snapper. That was good. I prefer whitefish. The only I don't like tuna. I don't like tuna. I just that dark meat kind of fish is like turns me off. I don't know.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Only the white meat.
I know is an overall thing. I don't generally like dark meat. Proof. But mahi, because it's just so like easy to cook. Like you can flavor it whatever way you want. You know, like it's not like a super strong flavor profile fish. You know, that's my favorite. I love a mahi.
Do we have alcohol on the boat?
We sure do. We have homemade alcohol. We have
Yeah, we have homemade rum, well, homemade moonshine that I made from sugarcane juice. So it's pretty much tastes like rum, but it's 85% alcohol. I got absinthe. I made it. I made it. I have absinthe. I made. I have some. Then we have some Dominican rum, a bottle of Dominican rum. Then we have some other, just like I guess the lower quality moonshine that was left over from making moonshine. Some beer, some wine. Snapper's a favorite in New Zealand. That's what's up. I really don't like fish, so my wife is the one that ends up eating it all.
So is lamb. Is lamb a really popular New Zealand food? There's a ton of lamb here. Like
oh yeah, tons of lamb. Yeah.
Lamb everywhere. Lamb.
I made all this alcohol after I quit drinking, so I haven't tried it really. The absinthe ended up spilling. I was able to save like a little jar of it. Smells amazing. Smells like black licorice.
I don't like that smell. Don't think black licorice is good.
We used to use like some healthy shit. Oh man, what was that sunscreen we used to use? Blue Lizard?
Blue Lizard, yeah.
Now I just use the spray. The spray shit.
I don't even think the spray sunscreen is very effective, to be honest. I think the lotion is better, but he doesn't like that sticky feeling or anything.
Hell yeah, Log Dog. We'll be out here.
A typical white person that doesn't like lotion. So.
She uses, Gina says she uses the spray too. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's easier for me to cover myself with it.
And you don't like the feeling, I guess, right?
Yeah, kind of. I feel like the lotion-y stuff, I don't know, not my style. No, our boat is, we're in a bay. We're up a little creek in a little protected bay on an island. There's like no waves whatsoever.
No waves. Nothing moves in this water.
Unless somebody goes by in their dinghy and creates a little bit of a wake.
Which they don't, because there's a no wake zone. Absolutely, like, still dead water. No mosquitoes. There's no mosquitoes where we are.
Eucerin. I thought that was just lotion.
Eucerin is a brand.
That's what she said. She has boat friends that use a mineral brand of sunscreen called like Eucerin.
Oh, like Eucerin. Okay. For my face, I use a very expensive brand, but it's a silicone-based sunscreen. It's called Super Goop sunscreen. That's the brand, and I use 40 plus SPF. And so it's good, especially if you like to wear makeup. I don't wear makeup as much anymore, unfortunately. But it's good because it just goes right into your skin and it doesn't even feel, it blends so well. It doesn't even feel like you have lotion on or anything like that, like residue. Like, it's awesome lotion, or awesome sunscreen, especially for your face. Very expensive though.
Yeah, I mean that's, I feel like why we're fucking being so lazy right now is because of the last 3 or 4 days that we were out at sea. We were just kind of over it. So now we're just kind of enjoying the little bit of air conditioning that we have, the not rocking motion. I've been sleeping at least probably 13 hours per night.
Yeah, like, he always sleeps a lot more than I do.
Yeah, Bo said you're married. You don't need to wear makeup no more. She probably should though.
It doesn't have anything to do with being married or single or anything like that. The only reason why I don't wear makeup as often is because of the heat, because of my lifestyle. Otherwise, you're living in an apartment or anywhere off the boat, I would be wearing makeup. I love makeup. It is I feel feminine. I feel good. I do it for me. I don't do it for other men or my husband. I do it for me because I feel good and I feel beautiful with and without it. With and without it. I don't feel self-conscious right now because you're seeing me without any makeup. No, it has nothing to do with you or anyone. It's about me. So there you go. There's my preach about makeup. I've had to actually have this conversation with my husband. Why are you laughing?
Gina said even a preacher said sometimes the bar needs a fresh coat of paint.
Good one, Gina. Yeah, so. But I don't wear it because it melts off my face these days, but yeah. So I finished, this is my little, I don't know if you could see, I have a little pile of paper. Well, I have little piles of a lot of things around me, but I finished, I put some stickers on this sticker paper backing thingy, and now they're good to be, well, I have a whole stack more. I have tons more to cut, but I got that first stack done. It's a labor of love.
Gina said his wife probably yelled at him after church that night.
Oh, huh. Good. He gave a good, what do you call that, sermon?
Sermon.
Gave a good sermon.
I'm currently trying to find the little motors I need on eBay for fixing our fans. $57 by $38. Is that what I need? No, 57 by 36. Thanks, Log Dog. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like we're at where I want it to be. I mean, I guess I would never argue with a bigger channel, because then maybe I get some benefits out of it. But
Further benefits.
I'm definitely getting the chat, non-stop chat that I was originally doing this for. My wife is cutting stickers, Cav.
That's what I do.
No, I got a lot of watch hours to go until I monetize. I'm only at like 400 watch hours out of 3,000 for super chats. You need 3,000 to be able to do super chats and memberships, and you need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. I got 400 watch hours. So I think all I really need is people to just watch the live. Yeah, I guess I do need more subscribers equal more viewers. And then, yeah, just a non-stop chat going so people stay in here. And we stay talking so we're staying interesting. And then we should get all the watch hours we need. Anybody that thinks they'd be interested in seeing two antisocial weird motherfuckers that are also picky eaters sail around the world,
Are you
subscribe.
hungry?
Am I hungry?
Yeah.
No, I'm just chowing down on peanuts because, you know.
Yes or no?
What do you want to eat? I'll eat. Depends. Yeah, I know, Bo. I probably need to
Need to what?
pump out more shorts and videos. But I think I get more. Well, first off, shorts are even harder. Like you need 10 million views on shorts. So that doesn't even count towards your watch hours, I don't think. That's the shorts are their own separate criteria. So it's either 4,000 watch hours or 10 million shorts views. One or the other. So I think it's more likely for me to get like when we have a good live, like a good 4-hour live, I'll get like 30 or 40 watch hours. So I feel like if I did that every day for, I think I calculated it's like 3 months, I will get my watch hours. Yeah, I'll definitely get to the watch hours first. I mean, if I could keep 100 people in here for 4 hours a day, that's 400 watch hours. That would be 10 days that I would get 4,000. So I just need 100 people in here for 4 hours a day for 10 days. And that would be all my watch hours. Protein smoothies. Oh yeah, God. The frozen fruits at the store yesterday were expensive as fuck. It was like $18 US. It was like 30 something, $38 or $39 Fijian for a bag of frozen raspberries. It was a big bag, but almost $20. Awesome, thanks Log Dog, I appreciate it. I do feel like he grew a bit quicker than me because I found him when he had 450 subscribers, and in 5 days he was already at like 1.4 thousand. So he grew by 1,000 in like 5 days. I think I might have did similar actually now that I think about it. But then I kind of once I hit 1,000, it's been slow.
Same.
Bo. Yeah, I don't. I've heard so many like opinions about the algorithm and stuff. Like it's just like
It's all
there's so many
changing.
opinions. It's like a friggin' being on a sailboat. Friggin' every sailor has a million opinions on what's a good sailboat, what you should have on your sailboat.
Same
Same
thing
thing
with
for
parenting.
yeah, parenting, but same thing for like how to appease the algorithm. Who's trying to get you back? I thought you were going sailing with him, Log Dog. What happened to that? I had found the motors that I needed for these fans. I don't know if they sold out. See, this is saying 57 by 38 millimeters, and the guy said that you need 57 by 36 millimeters. Damn, Bo, is he hurting your feelings? But yeah, so I don't know what to do. Is 2 millimeters gonna friggin' be a problem? Okay, so I think I found one that I need. Log Dog, when people talk shit to me, I just ignore them usually.
No, you like to address it.
I mean, it depends on what the people are saying. No, there was a bunch of trolls that I've had in here that I fucking completely ignored. I'm really sweating my ass off right now, too.
Wow, it's truly not even hot. I have a blanket over me. I kind of wish I could cover my feet.
Bro just swiped through a person losing 13K doing $250 bets. Damn. You ain't gonna find me friggin' making those kind of bets. I'm here trying to find 5 little motors for my fan for 20 bucks. And look at that, Log Dog's still out here friggin' advertising for him. This AC is blowing directly at me.
And you're still sweating.
Still sweating balls. I feel like maybe some of the water needs to be drained out that bitch. If you have enough solar panels, it will, I mean, it'll work when it's cloudy. You just need a lot more for cloudy weather than you would during sunny weather. Yes, you did. Two millimeters is what's holding us back here from buying motors. Some brands have smaller V1s that work when it's cloudy. Yeah, I mean, I think every solar panel works when it's cloudy. It's just, if it's a 100-watt solar panel, you're not going to get 100 watts during when it's cloudy. Yeah, I'm just out here for the conversation.
Midday or whatever, high sun, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it is hot.
Yeah, I mean, we have a tarp hanging up to try to block out the sun as much as possible.
Got
But
that up as soon as we docked.
I feel like this air conditioner is also 2,000 more BTU than our last one, and it still doesn't seem to be much more. You know what?
I'm okay in here, and you're not even moving around much. So imagine if I cooked something on the stove. It would probably get warm if I cooked something, but it's really not.
What's up, Ryan?
It's not bad.
Made some caramel.
Apparently, I ate half of it, so that was
Yep, it's already half gone. So, our boat outside temperature is 89 degrees. And inside temperature with the AC blasting on high is 85.8. So we are 3.2 degrees cooler in this boat with the air conditioning. And
no
the humidity outside is 59%, inside it's 56.
Oh.
So 3% difference.
That would make sense why I didn't feel like we needed.
What's up, Ali? How you doing today? Yeah, so now I just need to figure out how to make I got cold coffee in the fridge. I got caramel. Can I make a caramel macchiato with almond milk? Because we don't really drink regular milk. I'm also trying to find fans. These little motors to fix all these fans that we have. That one's still working, but we have a couple that aren't working, so I need to get replacement fans. All of these seem to be a couple millimeters the wrong size. Alright, well, so I'll try that too, but what I just did was I tilted it so the water drains out the back and into the bilge. And it does seem like the air coming out's a little bit cooler, so maybe the thing that collects all the water was just full and it wasn't cooling properly. So let's see how this works. But yeah, I mean, I just want the macchiato is to take away like the bitterness of the coffee. It's very I don't even know what coffee I like, but it's hard for me to find one that I do like. And then once I do, I try to stick to it. But the one I just opened from Panama, very acidic tasting. So I'd like to try to get rid of some of that acidic and bitterness with some sweetness. Make it a macchiato. I'm just going back to this video I was watching on how to repair these fans because maybe I'm not using the right size. Or maybe I'm not looking for the right size. Okay, so add some like butter for like because I love bulletproof coffee. Yeah, I love bulletproof coffee, so maybe I'll do the butter. And that might maybe even make it a bit creamy. Blend it up with some caramel, the friggin' butter. I might as well do the whole bulletproof coffee and throw some coconut oil in there too. And maybe it'll make it a bit creamy like I like it too. Hell yeah, I got some good cocoa powder too. No, it definitely says 36 millimeters for these fans. Hell yeah, Log Dog. This is exactly what we were going for. Okay. I got some shit. I got drinking cacao. Be having some gourmet Starbucks drinks up in this bitch. Should probably turn the ice maker on. I don't even know where the ice maker is actually. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the size that I want are $10 a piece, whereas the ones that are just 2 millimeters bigger are 5 for $30, so $6 a piece. Stupid. Ryan, do you think I would learn all this stuff if I finally read the book, Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, or whatever? Have you ever read that? Is it worth reading? I got it on my Kindle. Tom, Fiji is amazing. A little bit hot for our liking. Even though it's winter time, we're sitting here hiding out in the air conditioning. Great book, awesome. I think I'll have to read it. But yeah, we've been eating, going out to restaurants. Today we bought a lot of food from the market, a lot of fresh stuff. So I think we gotta start eating that stuff up, because it doesn't seem like these veggies are going to stay good for a long time. Yeah, I think that we need that good base understanding of food. Yeah. When we went to check in, or when we went to go check in with the Marina after we picked up our slip, there was a sign advertised. Someone was selling an air conditioner on the bulletin board right outside the office. So we went home, slept that first night, and then the next day I was like, let's buy that air conditioner. Not even so much, I mean, it's great to have for these next couple days that we're in the Marina, but we're heading out. We're going to be on anchor for the rest of our time in Fiji and in Vanuatu probably. But when we get to Thailand, if we haul the boat out, it's probably going to be very hot. And we'll probably be appreciating having an air conditioner. Plus the cat definitely. Oh, so that's another thing. We were trying to stay cool the first day, and the cat fucking got out because we had all the hatches open and the companionway open to have some airflow. The cat got out, and I ended up finding him on our neighbor's boat. He was on the bow just staring at us. So there's that. So keeping it air conditioned in here keeps the cat comfortable enough that he's not escaping onto other boats. Vanuatu is the next island that we're going to. Vanuatu. What's up, Bach? How you doing? Just chilling in Fiji. Fats are vital. I still don't feel like fats add flavor to meat. At least fat on a steak, I don't feel like is any kind of flavor addition. I'd rather fat-free steak. A1 steak sauce adds flavor to steak. Yeah, Vanuatu's the next country between Fiji and Australia. And we also got the Solomon Islands close by. It's only like 50% humidity. I think it was 58% humidity out there. I feel like fat on meat is probably better off being like added fat, like oils or something, not actual fat from the meat. No, not horrible. Not great either, though. So, we have we have 3 fans. 2 of them are not working. So I might get 6 motors, so that way I could fix all 3 of them twice. Damn. Yeah, I tend. Well, then we'll use. So is coconut oil good to cook with? Because I definitely. I mean, I only use extra virgin olive oil for everything. All right, so we'll have to replace all of our cooking with coconut oil, which isn't difficult. The coconut oil here is all like a golden color, but it's only like $2 for a huge bottle of coconut oil here.
Why would we have to replace our cooking?
Ryan's a friggin' professional chef, and he said that it's olive oil should only be consumed raw.
Yeah, that's what my mom says.
Yep.
Also, Christina only cooks with coconut oil.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff that I think I already knew, but what's up, Kelly? How you doing? You caught us again. Yeah, I've just always used extra virgin olive oil for everything.
Same.
Well, I mean, we have coconut oil too. I do use coconut oil. All right, so no thanks, no protection plan. I'm trying to buy motors to fix the fans on our boat because it's hot as fuck, not much airflow. So we need fans. And the new fans are like $130 a piece. That might be a lie. Ordering them from the States is probably cheaper than that. In Tahiti, they were like $130 a piece. Vegetable-based lard is the best to cook with. Interesting. Yeah, is Crisco lard? I actually feel like the quality, at least on my phone, is really nice. I feel like I'm being screwed over on these motors. So Crisco is good to actually cook with? That is very interesting. Yeah, just focus on the people that want help. Because you'll kill yourself trying to help people that don't want help. Okay. I'm gonna get 6, Gina, because then I could fix my 3 fans 2 times. And I think that would last us until we definitely got to the United States. I think these fans last like 8 months if you run them non-stop. I think that's what the owner manual says. It's like a few thousand hours or something like that. So, yeah. Having the ability to replace them twice should definitely make them last until we get back to the US next year. As long as we are on top of it, making it back to the US. What so Crisco. Might need to load up on some Crisco. It's just the motors. These friggin' motors don't last. The brushes burn out. It's just the design. I got to order more brushes for my water maker pump. Instead of just buying a spare water maker pump, I'm just going to buy new brushes for it. There's like a little brush kit on Amazon that comes with all different size brushes. So I figure either it's going to have the size I need, or if I have to, I'll just like file the ones that come in the kit down to whatever size I need to try to keep that motor running until we get back to the US, because I'm not buying another $500 pump to have as a spare. Not when we're on this kind of budget now. But yeah, speaking of thinking we'd have fans figured out, you think we'd have a decent diet figured out for everybody. Chicken. So we normally make our chicken in the air fryer. We just throw it in the air fryer and cook it. That's why my wife wants an air fryer so bad. It's like the only way she likes to have chicken now. But yeah, so yeah, I mean these fans, it straight up says on the manufacturers, like in the instruction manual, how long they're supposed to last for, and continuous use, not even supposed to last a year. Hopefully these new motors will be better. I don't have a grill, Gina. I don't know if I ever answered. I don't know if I'm going to get one. I know you asked earlier. I don't think we're going to be getting one. They're also, I mean, unless I found someone selling one for a decent price, because the marine ones, I don't know if we would find like a cheap one around here, and the marine ones are definitely way too expensive. Yeah, I didn't even think about for a grow room. I always felt like, I mean, I think if you just figure out what replacement motor, then you could just replace the motor on it. Find a fan that has a common motor, and then just buy a bunch of those. Like most of these motors on here, I could find for. So the one I need is $10 a piece for these little motors. It's a little motor like that big. But if you find the one that's just 2 millimeters bigger, is a 5-pack for $20. Or a 5-pack for $30, so they're $6 a piece. I mean, you can make your fans last a long time for cheap doing that. Connecting. And we're reconnected. Yeah, I don't even know. But I do know that these motors, well, these might be brushless motors. I'm not sure. How do you tell if it's a brushed motor or brushless? It doesn't say on the listing. Brushed. Oh, so yeah, so brushless. I don't know brushless. Let me try searching brushless. Because the brush motor I was talking about was for my water maker. So I wonder if I could just friggin' buy a replacement brush kit and replace fix the motors that are already in there. Huh. Yeah, I don't mind the extra cost if but I'm not finding any brushless ones that are the size I need on eBay at least. Oh, I think it's a SureFlow. I mean, my water maker is a Schenker Zen 30, and the motor shows, like, the only way I could find the motor is if I look for Schenker motor. But I think it's just a SureFlow pump. But you can find it by searching SureFlow. Halo, we're in Fiji. It's really hot though, so we're chilling in the air conditioner. I think I'm just gonna get these 6 so I don't fuck around with it. They meet all of the requirements. The electricity, it's 9 to 15 volt, 57 millimeter by 36 millimeter. It's the exact part number that the guy who did the video on replacing them, it's the part number that he shared. So I'm just going to order them. It's the last time we'll need to worry about these motors, hopefully. I just need to change my address. Hell yeah. Yeah, the motor that I use wouldn't probably work for yours, Ryan, because the Schenker Zen 30, it has like this special, to make it a low, it's a DC water maker, and it uses like this piston inside of the water maker that like gets pushed out and then slams back, and that slamming recycles energy somehow, so the pump doesn't have to be like as high pressure like they normally are in a water maker. So I don't know if this would work for like a homemade water maker, because I doubt that you're using like the piston technology that Schenker, I think it's like a proprietary thing. So yeah, the motor that I need isn't your average motor for a water. It's actually closer to, I guess, what you would use for just your water system in general for your boat. Like if you have faucets on your boat, you would use like a normal water pump. That's kind of what my water maker uses. You're a dickhead. I've never seen a UFO. I'd love to.
Don't forget about the laundry out there that's gonna rot.
I'm also trying to order stuff here and do a live, and
But I feel like the laundry wouldn't
Yep.
take that long. Yep.
Bo would like to see your sticker book, Jess.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if you would need the kind of motor that we have. I know your average water maker can't use the one that we have. It needs a higher pressure.
For the one person that cared, thank you.
Gina might be interested too.
Oh yeah, 2 people. That's amazing. So I printed these stickers. I think they're mirrored. From various different little small shops. I buy them digitally and print them on sticker paper, and I cut them out. So they're like, I don't know, it's like sardine slash, like, it's like Greece slash Italy type feels. I don't know, very summer-like, even though we're in winter, but, you know, and some seashells. So then I hand cut them and put them on this. This is like very like glossy, if you could see that. It's made to put stickers on there, and I can remove the stickers as many times as I want and put them on here if I want to. So this is what I've hand cut. Some hibiscus, some bows, a sailboat I think is here. Yeah, the sailboat's right there. Bathing suit. And then the other thing I cut out was like strawberries and tomatoes. These little sardine girls that don't have a face on them. And then the last thing, these are like sardine tins. So that's what I worked on. That was like several sheets. I would say that was like 6 or 7 sticker sheets. And I've been hand cutting them for like 2 or 3 hours now. So
And Gina said, wait, show us again.
show this in here.
It's Polynesian, Ryan. She got it in Tahiti, your tattoo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the only non-Polynesian thing is the trident. I know it's hard to tell. I'm dark skinned and it's dark in here.
You want that out of the frame, though.
So I'll show you the stickers and then I'll show you the tattoo. So these are like little cute little sardine tins for Gina. I know it's hard to see. The lighting isn't the best. So, and blueberries and like little quilt patch patterns and like frames, stuff like that. I'll show you one more time the hibiscus that I cut out.
Ryan has a Polynesian band on his ankle. He got in Hawaii. Sweet.
Oh, nice. I love the Polynesian culture. The bows, the sailboat is right here, the little sailboat, and then here are the hibiscus, and
So
that's what I've cut out.
These motors
and
from
the tomatoes.
these motors from eBay were one of the things that I thought would take a while. So it says delivery June 17th to 21st, which is 2 days to.
That's good. So as for the tattoo, I guess I could read
People are
it.
also asking questions.
What are the questions? I can't see.
Is
them.
it meditative making the sticker book?
For me, yes. I just put on listen to an audiobook or a YouTube video. Currently, I'm listening to a YouTube video. I didn't really watch too much YouTube because I was conscious about the data that we were using while we were sailing. So I'm still kind of catching up on YouTube videos that I hadn't really watched as much in the 2 weeks that it took us to sail. So I'm just catching up on people's content. And then for the tattoo, the trident, I have to lean in here. That's a trident. That's the only non-Polynesian thing.
Turner.
Oh. Okay, so this is I don't know, I still wanted it in a Polynesian style. So these are supposed to represent waves, and it goes all the way under, and then the trident. Why did I ask for a trident?
Yeah, why?
I have no idea. I kind of wish that I had asked for a turtle.
A turtle head?
A turtle instead of a trident. But I just thought of like Poseidon and like the Little Mermaid, like the Little Mermaid's father, and strength. I feel like trident represents strength, and the fact that I have it on my arm, I felt like represents like strength. I have absolutely no upper body strength whatsoever. That is something that I really want to work on, or my upper body strength above all.
A turtle, shellback turtle is what you get for crossing the equator. That's, I got it. We are gonna probably get. Well, I'm probably gonna get a turtle tattoo eventually.
But yeah, so I do wish I would have gotten the turtle instead, but I don't regret it. I don't.
Ryan said he likes the trident more than a turtle.
Yeah, I feel
Bo
like.
said a turtle would be funny.
You think a turtle would have
Log
been
Dog
funny?
thought the same thing.
That a turtle would have been funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I also think isn't that like a Navy SEAL thing, like a trident?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stolen valor over here.
Yeah, so this was the painful part. It goes into my armpit. I went for a second session because the first time it wasn't this dark and this, like, I don't know. I think I should show you a picture if I could find it. But the second time I went in.
What's up, Black Ops?
I asked for these 2 lines, as 2 solid lines. That hurt so much blood. The smell of ink and blood is like nauseating, honestly. This is my first tattoo. I don't think I want another one, but Matt did ask me. He was like, if we go to Japan, because Japan is like my #1 destination that I ever want to go to. He says, if we ever go to Japan, wouldn't you want a tattoo in Japan? So that would be my only exception, is if we go to Japan, I would get something probably above here, like on the same arm, like on my shoulder maybe, something Japanese there, I don't know. But then officially I don't want anything else because it was very painful. People are saying stuff I just can't see.
The trident gives it a touch more serious as compared to a nature piece. Wow, you probably don't need to shave your armpits no more because of the tat. You know, she got laser shit anyway.
No, I have to shave.
I have to finish working on my car. Paradise, gotta change my brake master cylinder. Have fun, Log Dog. Thanks for stopping in. Always a pleasure. Maybe we'll be alive, not sure. I mean, I don't really got shit to do. Could just plug this into the charger and let it go all day. No, don't worry about it.
Log Dog.
Hell yeah. Bo's got to go to sleep. It's 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh. Good night. Good night, Bo. I'm going to make some lunch. I'm kind of hungry. It's 1:37, so I wasn't really anticipating on making this, but since we have fruits and vegetables and I'm hungry, I really want some food. So I'm going to make rice. I know, some lunch. It's more like it could pass as a dinner too. So I'm going to make rice. I'm going to eat my last can of salmon. I looked in the stores yesterday and I didn't see anything like this. This is the best canned salmon. This is, if you get the one in oil, it's healthier. It's rated B. This one is in water and it's rated C on the Nutri-Score. But I think this is from France, this can. But we got this in Tahiti. And this is my last can. And I love this thing. I love it for sailing because you literally just put it on the stovetop for 2 minutes and it's done. So rice, canned salmon, I have a broccoli and a pepper. That's going to be for lunch. For dinner, I'm going to try to use as much vegetables that we bought yesterday. So I'm going to put I'm going to make a veggie roast. It's up to him if he wants steak. I don't.
Do you have any out?
No, but I only need to put it out like 2 hours before or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not out, I would. All right, so motors have been ordered. Night, guys.
So
Well, night,
sweet,
Bo.
log dog.
See you in a bit, log dog.
So sweet, log dog. So what kind of veggies did we get? So we have broccoli, pepper, bok choy, lettuce, carrots. I don't know what a kumquat is considered. I've never had it in my life, and I tried it.
It's a lime. It's part of the lime family.
Okay, so that. We got passion fruit. I forgot about that. It's kind of sour, but really good. What else did we get? We got red and green bell peppers, tomatoes, and I said broccoli already. So that's about it. The bok choy looks so good. I like the bok choy and like I make some. I have to find the recipe again because I haven't made bok choy in a while. But I cook down the bok choy in some kind of homemade Asian sauce. It's so good. It's so tasty. I don't cook it down too much because I still like that crunch, you know.
Does this smell infected to you?
It's not as bad as you've smelled while sailing, but yeah, you are a little bit. You need to remember to put deodorant on.
I only have aluminum deodorant, so I just try not to wear it unless I'm going in public. I know it's not good for you, but it's also the most effective. So if I'm not going in public, I don't give a fuck.
I actually don't like peppers that much. So stuffed bell
Stuff
peppers.
them with other veggies.
Yeah, I don't like stuffed bell peppers.
We got green beans. Mandy sent me a recipe for canned green beans.
Green
I
beans
gotta
and
eat.
green onions as well. I forgot. Yes, we did. We do have those as well.
Yeah, sometimes, Gina, but also I feel like that kind of deodorant, it like I don't know, it makes it like abrasive under my armpit, and then I get like rashes. Like the natural stuff always gives me rashes.
Yeah, actually, it's true. He had like a red ring of fire around his armpit. The natural deodorants give him. I think it's just maybe a lot of friction too, you know. A sugar scrub. Oh yeah.
I remember getting. So do you remember the one time in
Thanks,
Florida?
Gina.
In Florida, we went to some kind of friggin' place, and I got like bath bombs and like a sugar scrub.
Yes.
What was that place? Do you remember?
I
It was
have
like
to,
at a mall in Tampa or something.
I don't
lived there.
remember, but I don't remember the name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. But they like specialize in bath bombs.
I was
or
all
whatever.
into like doing like health and using essential oils to do make be healthier, have healthier soaps and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I was doing like bath bombs and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, we can make our own. Valid, that's true. Probably better. Anyways. Everything can get expensive.
Yep.
It's just the way life is these days. So, I don't know. Ryan said to make extra rice. I'm not going to make. I don't know if I'm going to make extra rice. It doesn't hurt to make extra rice.
You will
'cause
will
I
always
will
eat it.
I will always eat it. I like to put garlic in my rice, and this is a new thing as of like 2.5 years ago. I crewed on my captain friend boat, her boat, for like a whole month. We sailed from Guatemala to Mexico, and it took us a whole month to sail there because we would sail only during the day and then anchor at night. Anyway, so she's Brazilian, and I learned this from her, and she puts garlic cloves in her white rice, and I was like, wow, that's so interesting. I never put anything other than salt and oil on my white rice. So then since then I've started doing that. But I learned while sailing here that Matt doesn't like the garlic
Not
in
for
the
rice and peas.
So I just learned that. I didn't know he didn't like that for rice and peas specifically.
So for those that don't know, growing up as a kid, my favorite food was rice and peas. It's just plain white rice. You make it as you normally would with just a little hint of salt, so there's a little bit of saltiness, and you friggin' dump a can of peas on top, and that's it. You drain the liquid out of the peas, you dump it on top. That was my favorite food growing up. And yeah, adding the garlic to it just changes the taste of it. Like, it's got a garlicky taste then to it. It's just not how I grew up eating. Like, my favorite food is just rice and peas, no garlic.
So
Garlic confit. What is
yeah,
that?
it's like minced, right? Confit. I saw that a lot in
Oh,
Tahiti.
Gina, you out of here? Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, girl. See you later.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Take care.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just the rice and peas. I mean, you could have garlic in the rice for absolutely everything else. It's the one thing that I grew up eating for a long time. Guys, we're on a boat in Fiji right now for anybody that's just stopping in. So if you're interested in knowing what it's like living on a boat, traveling around the world, sailing across an ocean, definitely hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, because we're going to be trying to go live as much as we can while we sail around the world for the next year. Sorry, I had to throw that out there because I saw a bunch of people in here. Boil the garlic in oil for a short time till it's brown.
Oh, that is so interesting.
And Kelly says she loves salmon with rice and peas.
Really?
Now, are you talking like a Jamaican rice and peas? Because when I say peas, I mean like green peas that come out of a pod, not beans. I don't know what else I need to. Oh, the
Who was
driplet
asking
shafts.
for my stickers again? I forgot.
That was Bo. Bo went to sleep.
Oh, and Gina just left.
Ah. So then you have garlic flavored oil as well.
Ooh.
What kind of oil would you be doing that in, Ryan? Now I just want to make sure. We're talking about those kind of peas, right? Sweet peas. Because I know in Jamaica they call rice and beans rice and peas. Actually, it's peas and rice. But
In Guatemala, they call it like that too.
Yep. I've probably eaten rice and peas who knows how many thousands of times in my life. That's what my grandma had to make for me during Christmas Eve dinner, because I wouldn't eat pierogies. Like, my family on Christmas Eve dinner would be like 3 different kinds of pierogies. It was basically the main dish of Christmas Eve dinner, and I hated pierogies, so my grandma would have to make me rice and peas. Yeah, I still found in the States a lot of people called rice and peas. What you would think you were ordering was rice and peas, or what it said on the menu was rice and peas, but then you end up with like rice and beans. What kind of sweet peas do you grow, Ryan? Like sugar snap peas? It's my favorite. My grandfather, my dad, always sugar snap peas, snow peas. Always a garden staple that I love picking fresh out of the garden. Okay, so 40 pieces of replacement brushes for motors, $11. I mean, I feel like that is way better than ordering a $500 spare motor.
I think I'm going to cook one of the bok choys.
For me, beans, I mean, beans.
Oh.
I like green beans. And then other kind of beans only in certain kind of food. Like in chili, I'll have red kidney beans or black beans. I guess in Spanish rice and beans, I'll have. I guess it's usually kidney beans as well. My grandfather used to make bean soup that I absolutely fucking hated.
Yum. That sounds good.
Nice. Oh, sorry, Jess, go ahead.
What did they say?
Ryan said that for his small box he grows sugar snap peas, but for his big area he does Alaskan bush green peas, which are sweet as well, but more produced per pod, which sound really good.
Where does Ryan live?
Ryan, where do you live? Is it Florida? Kelly's husband is a chef, so he does all the cooking.
Nice. I wish that was me.
Yeah, good luck with that.
But then, Shelly, do you have to do
Missouri.
all the dishwashing?
Ryan's in Missouri.
Right. Oh, Ryan's in Missouri. Okay. Did you say Shelly?
And do you eat the peas like straight up with the pod, or do you take them out of the pod? The Missouri River. Missouri River.
Missouri River. Oh, I keep forgetting we bought 2 avocados. They only had like 5. I was so tempted to buy like all of them, if not like 1 or 2 more, but I was told at the market that we're not in avocado season, and so these were one of the last avocados from their tree that they sold. So I'm sad. I'm sad that we're no longer in avocado season, but I bought 2 of these. I think they were, I don't remember how much they were. I don't know if they were $2 each or $4 each, Fijian.
Yeah, I eat the pod and everything.
So these aren't ready yet, unfortunately, but she told me that they would be in a few days. I don't know. It's hard as a rock, so I'm gonna give it like a week actually. But I have 2 and I'm really excited. Avocados are literally one of my new favorite foods because it's funny because I never even liked it as a kid. Like I hated it as a kid, and now I absolutely love avocados. They literally make me so happy. So happy. Guac, guac too. Anything avocado. Deep fried avocado wedges in like a little aioli sauce.
What's up, Habugavuvu?
Oof.
He doesn't like the little ones.
The little ones, yeah, I know. I don't mind the little ones. I don't care. No discrimination. An avocado is an avocado.
Good one. Bug. I'm sure it's not yours. It's what they all say.
So just
So $60 for motors and about $70 for others. So $130 to be able to fix these fans 6 times.
nice.
Whereas a new fan, just buy a new fan, would cost Oh, I had a good priest joke. Oh, actually, these fans are only $52, so we could buy 3 more for $150. That's not terrible. But I could also just, for $120, buy the parts to fix them twice. Oh, man. I can't remember the priest joke that I heard that was funny. That one wasn't terribly funny. The booga booga. And then you got like all the supplements that I wanted, like the broccoli pills and
What?
you had ordered all the supplements and shit.
Whatever you was in your cart is what I got. So I don't remember what all the supplements are, but I'm pretty sure you got broccoli. Whatever.
I'm just looking through my wish list now to see if there's anything else I want to get. Oh, the last thing I need to figure out is what dripless shaft seal we want to get. Which we're going to ask AI to do a little research on for us. I remember when I was doing my research last time, I ended up just buying a spare parts kit for the dripless shaft seal that we have right now. But I know when I was doing my research that there was another kind that sounded intriguing. So please find out all the different styles of dripless shaft seals I can install for my 40-foot sailboat. That's it. I look like Alvin from Alvin Chipmunks. Thank you. I don't know if that can be my persona. I feel like I don't resemble him that much. I mean, Jesse Pinkman kind of sounded funny. Maybe I would have been able to pull off pretending to be Jesse Pinkman. My beard is fine? Good. I was worrying that it wasn't fine for you. Let's see, if you were on the other side of the world, what would you want from back home? If you've been away from home for 5 years, what would you want from back home? Where's everybody tuning in from? Frenchy maple syrup. We got some of that. Yeah, for me, most of the stuff that I think I would want is all stuff that I probably can't have shipped to me, like fresh foods and stuff, like iced tea from back home. There's a brand that I love, Farmers. Snaps Pizza, Snaps cold pizza, but you kind of got to eat that the same day it's made. Gertrude Hawk's chocolate, peanut butter smidgens. I would love some of them, but they'd melt en route. I wonder if, what do you think of these?
Ooh. Are you gonna start making your own now?
I mean, I feel like I might have to. So I'm looking right now at, because I really love hard shell tacos. And all I really need for them is hard shells, lettuce, ground beef, and taco seasoning. I mean, that's all I really need for a taco, and maybe some crushed pineapple. But hard shelled taco shells are hard to find. So I'm thinking about getting some of these so I can make my own taco shells. Frenchie, how you doing today? I think that's the first time I've seen you say something.
Yeah, it's starting to get warm.
I don't know what's up with this AC.
Maybe that's why they were selling it. The real reason they were selling it.
It's just too hot. These things have no friggin' just bake in the sun with no insulation. Thank you guys. Yeah, that was absolutely intentional. And on TikTok, the dude I was making fun of ended up commenting on it. I mean, I wasn't making fun of him. I was just making fun of the situation because it's absolutely ridiculous to try to say that you just want to show people what's that you could cash in your 401k and go sail around the world for the rest of your life and not have to worry about money and think that people are just going to airdrop you supplies. That's absolutely unrealistic. I don't think that's really fair to fucking lead people on like that. So that was the point of that whole thing. But he ended up commenting a laughing emoji on the TikTok.
I can't believe people brought it up.
Oh, they said that it was funny. Said to do more shorts like that, Frenchie said. And
Oh,
I
he
do
does?
have intention of doing more of them. I mean, I was thinking about just friggin' finding stuff that went viral from other sailors and just fucking make videos making fun of their shit.
Parody.
Yeah, parody stuff. Like I like Weird Al Yankovic. I was always a big Weird Al fan. I'm looking at different shaft seals for where the propeller shaft comes into our boat. So that's where water tends to leak in at. And there's all these different styles of seals to use. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to order. Ryan, we're gonna go tomorrow to land and see if our cruising permit's ready, and if it is, then maybe we'll be here for another like 3-4 days. Now it doesn't even sound like compressor's kicking on. Well, at the very least, I could just friggin' move the AC closer. But yeah. Hopefully, I mean, we're going to be heading down to the other island where the capital is, and hopefully have bigger stores, better selection of stuff. I heard the market is cheaper at the other place, on the other island. What's everybody up to? How's everybody going to be spending their Sunday? Sunday for us today. Tomorrow's Monday for us.
It's Saturday for them.
Hey.
When you said, how's everyone spending their Sunday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you want to know for tomorrow. Well, I guess it is Sunday already for some of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's 10:30 Eastern.
Oh.
I can't believe it's already 2:30.
I know.
So that means, yeah, I was trying to go live from my laptop yet again today, and it didn't work out. I think I need to bust out my newer laptop. I usually like to use I have a faster laptop with an RTX 4090, I think, in it. And I'm using this one that has an RTX 2070. I just like to always have a backup, a new, more up-to-date model, a better one. But I always tend to use the old one until it dies before I start using the better one. And then by the time I use the better one, it's already outdated.
The propane, please.
Hell yeah, what are you playing on Xbox, Ryan? Oh, tomorrow's Father's Day.
Oh. You should call your dad.
Yep. Guess I'll be calling Pops tomorrow. Batman. Oh shit, my friend told me that he loves the Batman games. The only game... What do I have here? I don't have anything too crazy. I have Dead Island 2 Drug Dealer Simulator. I didn't even know I got the second one. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. Bioshock. I have like tons of old stuff. Halo the Master Chief Collection. Green Hell. Grey Hack. Hogwarts Legacy. Myth Survival. Ooh, this is one that I really liked. Private Military Manager. High on Life, which is from the creators of Rick and Morty. I like platform games, like old school Super Mario type games. So Rain World is really good. Hollow Knight is really good. I haven't played Animal Well yet. That looks good. Celeste. Ori and the Blind Forest. Terraria is supposedly a really good game. Honestly, if I end up playing, I have all these games. Ooh, oh man, what is it? What is it? What is it? One of my favorite games is Geometry Wars. Both Geometry Wars Retro Evolved and Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved. But I feel like if I have good internet, I always just play DayZ. That's my favorite game of all time. I also like Subsistence, which is a one-player offline survival game where you're out in the middle of the woods. Stranded Deep. Always liked playing that. I haven't played The Witcher 3, but I bought it. Uncharted I've never played, but I bought it. Tales from the Borderlands, never played it. Sons of the Forest is supposedly really good, I haven't played it. Scum I haven't played in years. But yeah, I really don't play games much at all. I always wanted to make a game too. I definitely have, what is it in my Steam library? I have Godot. I might even have the big one that everybody uses for game making. Unreal Engine, I don't know if I deleted that. I had Unreal on here. Ain't nobody got time for that kind of shit though, learning how to make video games. You want to try to solo make a video game, you got to learn how to be your own friggin' artist, making your own fucking graphics, your own animator to animate those graphics, your own musician to friggin', unless you're just going to use like clip art and all that kind of stuff and royalty-free music. Or you got money. So what are you making right now? Jess? What are you making right now?
What?
What are you making right now?
Bok choy, rice, canned salmon.
So could you just make extra rice for me?
Okay, extra for what?
Rice and peas.
Yeah, I put rice in for both of us.
Oh, okay.
I put a cup and a half.
Yeah, I probably have time, Ryan. I just don't have the attention span is, I think, my deal.
For what?
Playing games. If a game could keep me interested for a few days, I definitely lose interest after a few days, but normally it's after a few hours. Hell yeah. Way more rejuvenating for the soul than playing video games, probably. So I think we have a PSS dripless shaft seal. There's a different kind called a Tides Sure Seal, which I think is the one that I was looking at changing for. Oh hell yeah, new rigging is what's up. We got our brand new forestay and brand new roller furler for our head sail in Tahiti. We replaced the two backstays in Tahiti, so we still need to replace all of our shrouds probably in Thailand. And then this dripless shaft seal is the other thing. I know most island packet owners have, I guess, whatever the old school way of having your shaft come through the boat, and they have to put this packing material in. I don't know if I want to deal with that. It's not fun getting at our shaft. We have to completely empty out the quarter berth for that, aka our storage unit. Yeah, we have our rigging retuned every time we go offshore. Every time we go offshore for like a long passage, ocean passage. Definitely helps if you have the air conditioner blowing right at you from a foot away. I'm currently watching a video now of installing this dripless shaft seal to see what it entails. See, the important thing is here that you need to know the diameter of your thingamabobber and the diameter of your shaft seal. All of which I can't remember off the top of my head. I think we have a 1 1/4 inch shaft. Hell yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, they say Dyneema could be stronger than the stainless. I mean, I guess it all depends on the thickness, because I mean, with Dyneema, you could go probably way thicker than. Yeah, I have the OG manual. I also, there's a website that sells island packet parts. I could probably just go on there and there we go. islandpacketparts.com. Because they did have the stern tube for sale. Stern tubes. Okay, so the shaft is definitely 1 1/4 inch. Not sure. Oh, Ryan said not to burn the rice. She likes it like that. Don't burn the rice. What I find helps is I just find a recipe and I follow the recipe and set a timer to whatever that tells me to. She just wings it. The official data says that we draw 6.5 feet, which is interesting because everything else I've ever seen says 5. Yeah, we've always had a rice cooker, and I think that's why she's so used to just friggin' using the rice cooker.
That's a little cooler in here.
Oh shit. Learning some stuff. Apparently, where my rudder is, there's also a place that you put packing material in, I guess, to keep water out. I never knew that.
Yeah, you haven't. Have you checked the bilge?
No. But I mean, I have the automatic bilge pump on, so. It's not saying the size of this shit. Chain plates. Engines also shower sump, manual bilge discharge. Freshwater system, raw water system, drainage system, AC system, DC system. Nothing. Chain and pulley. Rack and pinion. Rack and pinion. So I do believe that our stern tube is 2 inches. Let me just see how these seals come sold. Because I know the original style that I have, the kit, it just it fits. It fits a certain size. So as long as 2-inch is included in this shaft seal, I think we're okay. I know for a fact. Melmet, thank you. I appreciate it. Mehmet. Sorry, I said Melmet. Alright. We could just take a break from this and go outside and hang laundry. I've been putting that off for quite a while. Because it's getting late everywhere in the world. God, it actually feels nicer out here. Choo-choo. I was just looking for my vape. Yeah, I mean, this thing's been 86 years old. God knows when the last time that packing was replaced on the rudder. Definitely not since I've owned the boat for 6 years. Alright, so what would be the best view for you guys? It's going to be a little funky for a second. I think maybe while I'm making a little bit more orders of stuff that we need, I think I need to get more camera mounts. I know Jess ordered a bunch more, but I think we need more. What do we see from here? Yeah, not the greatest. Can we rotate it anymore? God bless. Or would it be better to be above? That might be better. That's all right. I gotta go get the dry clothes and put out the wet stuff. All right. So hey, our washing machine didn't spin, so the clothes are still soaked. Well, the towels are still soaked. So I'm going to try to get it to spin a little bit. Nice view, hell yeah. I wish it was, I mean, there's not really much to see from this marina. You could see like the mountains a little bit in the background, but this marina is kind of secluded and surrounded by not much. I guess for amenities it's a 10, for view it's like a 3. Neither of us have taken the garbage on our way to the bathroom, and I think it's because I wasn't doing it because I heard that, or it looks like you have to separate your garbage, and I didn't feel like doing that. So I figured she would just go take it and do it, but she didn't. It's really warm. $88. But yeah, so mounts are huge, because right now I'd be using a tripod mount. That would probably give a lot better views. What's up, Salahudin? Hudden? But the friggin' mount broke. Ooh, I still have the piece that broke, so maybe when I'm done here I will try super gluing the mount on so I could use the tripod again. I'm gonna burn some mosquito coil too, since I have so many of them. We are in Fiji, Salahudin. Where are you at? We're in a marina right now. Can't really tell. Is that in India? Not familiar with the place. Just took us 15 days to sail here from Bora Bora. Now we're doing some laundry. Pakistan. Ah. How you doing today in Pakistan? Thanks for stopping in. Always appreciated. Alright, so we got most of the moisture spun out of this so I could hang them. Throw these in and spin them. Okay, so what's the best spot for you guys? Yeah, I know. I love it. It's always cool to meet people from other side of the world. The other side of the world. Getting all that moisture out. Your English is not good? Google Translate, my friend. Google Translate. Sounds like I have a horse galloping on my friggin' boat because of this washing machine. I think my dog's inside barking at the noise too. Oh, there's other dogs barking. Hell yeah. We're all neighbors. Neighbors from the other side of the world. Up at the front of the boat is, oh, look at this. This fucking mount is acting a fool. But yeah, up at the front is probably going to get the best angle of the sun for the rest of the day, so I'm going to put up the laundry up there. All right. I think we're about wrapping it up for the day, guys.
You can show them the dinner.
Oh, I get to show you guys my dinner.
This is gonna be dinner.
Here it is.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
what Jess made for herself.
That's right. Quiet! Stop it! Broccoli, this is bok choy. I cooked it down. I put a mixture of Asian sauces, pepper. Shut up! Canned tuna or canned salmon that kind of got all messed up while cooking it. Rice and black sesame seeds. And yeah, that's my food. I don't know what he wants from it.
I'll probably eat everything but salmon and
There's no
bok
salmon
choy.
left. Or bok choy. Oh yeah.
That's probably the nicest meal she's made in a while. Of course it's for herself. She said I'm an asshole. Hell yeah, Ryan. I think we're gonna call it quits here. It's gotten kind of slow. And I gotta go take a piss. I'm gonna go up, since we have a composting toilet, I friggin' piss in the bathroom all the time. So I'm gonna go walk up to the Marina bathrooms. But how's it going? Yeah, I guess we will catch you guys on the next one. Tomorrow we gotta go try. Maybe tomorrow could be our day for trying to go live on land. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I it just feels so fucking awkward going around talking in a town with regular people around all staring at you. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we don't even know if the internet's good enough yet to do that. But we are going to land tomorrow. Got to check for a cruising permit. Maybe we'll go try to find somewhere cool to go explore and try to bring you guys with us. So check in for a live tomorrow. If not, maybe it'll be a late night one to just give a recap on what we did for the day. But other than that, I'm out, and I'll catch you guys later. Ryan, you have a good one, so I will talk. I'm sure you'll see us then. Yeah, I guess at the very least I could be just trying to make some clips for shorts or for TikToks. Again, it just feels so fucking awkward. I'm not that dude that usually does that. So till I get used to that, it just feels weird. And for me, I kind of got to plan them out. So I think today I'll have to spend some time planning it out to see what I want to do a video on. But yeah, I'm going to end it here, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.